this arm is broken. The next thing I'm going to talk about is impact. There are many uses of hologram. We use hologram like for entertainment and for healthcare and also for advertisement. The next thing I'm going to talk about is robot design. In our robot design, we use active attachment. We use active attachment that use motors, and we will also use passive attachment that does not use motors to achieve each mission on this table. The next thing I'm going to talk about is coding. In our coding, we use PID, proportional integral derivative, to maintain balance on the math and straight movement, so that immediately we turn a robot in a different part, it will return to its original position for it to move straight. The next thing I'm going to talk about is teamwork. We work as individuals to achieve this success or this success. Like everybody bring his own idea for us to make one goal, and our goal is to achieve all the missions on this particular table. The last thing I'm going to talk about is fun. In fun, we work as team members and share ideas, but we also have some default like arguments. But we did not let the fun to take away our eyes, but we also put the maths and the missions on the table in mind, that we have to create everything on this table. Lastly, I'm going to talk about from where we got our sources from. We got our sources from Mr. Logi Robotic Design. Thank you for listening.
We need more sources, brother. Give us more sources where you get that information and you are able to put it in your own way. I don't know that sources that you call.
So I call Mr. Luigi Robotics.
I don't know about that. I don't know if you think deeper again. Sources are very important in our life. Picking someone's idea without crediting them is what we call plagiarism. It's what we call cheating. And for you to avoid cheating in your academic, any content, video, image you have gotten from any internet, anywhere, it may be book, you have to credit that person. We need resources. We need sources, which are in form of link. We need the author's name, author here, the title of what he is presenting. You have to keep that in word. You have to keep note of that, so that whenever you are displaying your idea to people, are you okay with that? You say, according to someone, this is what you have gotten, and this is what you have changed from what you have gotten. Are you okay with that? Plagiarism in academic is an academic dishonesty. If you want your academic to have integrity, do you understand? Your information that you are presenting should be what? Credible and acceptable. You must cite your sources where you got that information. Even though this experience, this information we are giving is from your personal experience, at least tell us somebody else somewhere, do you understand, have contributed to that thing. And who are those things? Who are those scholars that talks about those things? Are you okay with that? Sources are very, very important. Source. So now let me keep moving now to your question. You say you use a PID coding, right?
Yes, sir.
That you use gyro, right?
Yes, sir. Sensor.
That is
To drive the robot to 0 degree.
0 degree. When you drive it to 0 degree, it means he will be able to reach to the position that you ask him to go.
Yes.
And you perform that.
To maintain balance.
What do you think is the difference between a standard coding and the PID coding?
Standard coding, like for example, today we code a particular mission. We are done with the coding, but let's come back tomorrow. You see, there will be default in that particular mission. Next, the
PID.
PID, we are going to use it because it's the only mission that if you come back tomorrow, you will see the mission, how we left it. You see the coding, how we left it. And it will work perfectly with balance and everything.
Good. In that PID, I believe he's working with the brain of the robot, right?
Working with the hub.
If I may ask you, this hope has like 3 angles, I don't know, that he communicates. The brain communicates. So the under that Jaru, there are 3 angles he communicates. 1, I'm going to give you 1, your angle. What are the rest?
So it communicates with the motors.
Apart from your angle, we have 2. They are X, Y, Z or ABC. ABC. You have to understand how this thing works. It's the brain. And this brain is divided like into 3 angles. One of it, we have your angle. Where is the next? I'll give you another one again. Pitch. And what is the last one? If you are coding, if you can see the screen from your screen, you'll be seeing the hope there, right?
Yes, sir.
The label it, you see pitch. You understand? I've given you 2. Can you be able to give me another one? Because all these things I'm calling, the comprises of the word Jaro. Jaro don't work on himself. It's work with the properties of your angle, the pitch, and we have another one again. There's that one. Can somebody give us the one? Row, right? Those are the 3 he used, that PID used in communicating. He can be able to see long distance and he can be able to see short distance. I'm still okay again. I'll still give you another one again. Tell us the impact of this innovation project.
The impact of this innovation, the thing behind this glasses, the technology behind this glasses is laser light technology. And like
which one? What is behind the technology?
laser light technology.
NEDA.
Laser.
Okay, laser.
Yes, sir.
You really know what a laser is, right?
Yes, sir. Laser light technology.
What do you think laser will do?
So laser is to like reflect. In particular, like now for example your mobile phone system. Now if you keep it here, it's going to reflect on this glass because this glass has the technology of laser light.
It's okay. The technology of laser is something that you don't just play with laser like that. It will just destroy you. Because when a laser is just like here, you just see like a tiny color light. You will go inside there. When you just enter in and go, it can divide you into 2 equal parts without nobody knowing. You'll be working, but you have divided. Are you okay with that?
Yes, sir.
But in reflecting to that, with regard to this innovation project, you are not using laser. You are using reflection from a technology, right? Down to it. You are using a reflection from technology down to it. And also again, using what? A recorded media also again. You use a recorded because it has been recorded already, right?
Yes, sir.
It's okay. Can you just tell me how many? Just give me 2 here. I need 2 here. Mission. Name of the mission here.
This is 3D cinema. This is light show. And this is rolling camera. And this is argumentative. This craft creator. Then this is sound mixer. Then this is organ performer. Then that is
It's okay. Among these that you mentioned, right?
Yes, sir.
They are just in a map now, right?
Yes, sir.
What do you think? Which one can you just give me an example in a real life? In a real life that you use in real life in the world today?
So let's look at this movie set. It's just like a train track. That, like for example, if they keep the particular train here, it's going to move to its destination and deliver people that are supposed to be there.
Yeah, okay, like a train. I like that. It's okay. That's all.
My name is Mr. 3J. member of the FGC Angel Robotics team. Well, I'll start with the core values. Discovery. I discovered that traditionally, experts in different visualization view data in 2D, view data in computer in 2D, which give them less detailed information. Now, hologram today, elegant technology today help us to view data and objects in 3D, which give us greater accuracy. Now, let's look at this hologram visualization. As of what I explained now, this thing now can only give us in 3D visually, can only make us to view things in 3D. Why? Why? Because this is a smart mirror and the body is now covered in a way that it will look dark. That means to make it round in 360 form. Impact. Hologram can be used in different ways, e.g. museum, educational aspects, medically, entertainment, advertising, etc. This is now we can use it in museum. How? Not allow, let's say it's in museum. If you don't want to allow somebody now to view the way wild animals are, you can't just tell someone to view the wild animal if you don't know how it looks like or how it is. You can just use this to make them understand how they are, how they move, and how they understand human being also. Fun. We take a lot of fun. Also, we also argue which is not under the fun, but we take a lot of fun, and we don't allow the fun to also succeed our realization on this to achieve a common goal. Innovation project. Well, I took my research basically on Pileo, which gives me a good understanding on innovation projects, on innovation. How we told that it was created in 1948, and he who created it was Dennis Gibor. It was named hologram in Greek word, which means wall picture. Now, also made me to understand that hologram was made in a light, in a laser light, recording, light source, and etc. But we, the robotics member, we didn't use the laser, which make us save a lot of money for that, which is not an industrial work. This is just made up of the media light source and etc. Coding. We use the PID gyro coding for our robot, which makes it to start from the 0 degree and end up in where we want it to stop. It also default any mistakes, which is in case it hits anything mistakenly, it can come back to its original form, which has been coded. Robot design and achievement. We achieve so many things, and in our robot design, we use a active motor that uses an active extension that uses motor, which is this one. If you can see, it uses motor that gives us our goal, and a passive extension that don't use this motor, which is this at the back. See, it does not move, and this that does not move. Our inclusion. We welcome new members and make everyone feel welcome, which makes us achieve our goal. There is a proverb that says, two heads is better than none. If I thought that if only one person is doing it, we cannot just achieve all these things at a certain time. To take a longer time. But with the help of more than 2 people, it helps us get all these, each one after the other. Thank you.
Good. I believe you have discussed a lot of ideas here, right? I've seen a lot of ideas that are of personal experience. And tell me the origin of your idea.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? You know the word plagiarism? When you plagiarize content, how do you credit ideas? Where are your sources? Tell me.
Okay, well, I got my source from AI. Almost everybody knows all about AI, artificial intelligence. There's one on WhatsApp, which I use, Pileo. That one gives me direct and short form of my understanding. Even though you don't understand, just give me a voice record on what you want, then give you. That's why I said I use Pileo. I also go on TakeLeap company to research about hologram. I also told me the same thing, which Leo already giving me in shorter form. Then I also go on Dino, which give me more about robot and everything.
Dino.
Yes.
Do you any source, Dino? I'll still give you. I'm going to record one thing for you. Never credit AI as a source. It's not a scholarly source. It will refer to as cheating. Because the AI gather information from different sources for you. But it's not distinguishing this source is from this one, it's from this one. Are you okay with that? That is why in academic, a lot of professors are having issues with that. But if you want to make it useful, do you understand? Track the content from the resource. They may be in academia, right? They may be maybe in the Google Scholars. They are there. The one that have been peer review. A lot of people will review it. Have understand what they are saying. You understand? And also again, there are a lot of like next level teachers, right? Next level teachers. They teach you about extensions, robot design, coding. Those are scholarly sources. Are you okay with that? Plagiarism is an offense in academy. You have to understand now. On ask you to do assignment, the content you went there to copy down there without crediting source is cheating. In our curriculum, it has not been integrated. But in a foreign school, from primary school, it has been integrated. They don't take that kind of things. Even if it is image or video you view, you must credit that source. Because you have explained a lot of ideas here. And you are not going to tell me the whole of the idea comes from you. Are you okay with that? You have gotten this idea somewhere else. You just do some modification, right? To be different from his own. Or you added things that are more better than what you have seen. Are you okay with that? Now, tell me in a situation where in the core value you say fun, right? Tell me in a situation where you are in a group, you are working in your coding and your attachment. Tell me that point that you have fun. That point that we have fun.
Okay, in a group, let's say during our training, we are then programming on how to get a particular mission. We also have fun if we are using that same mission that we are struggling at to create example in a worldwide like this, like real life. It'll be like, let's say the sound editor, or it'll be like, okay, the DJ is going to be like this and like this, like this. Singing a kind of music and all of that. It's also give us that kind of joy that's going to make us understand how it works and how to get it.
I'll still come back with fun. I'm coming back. The point where you have fun is when you code about a problem and you got that solution. It's fun to you now, right? You create an extension and that extension is able to what? Perform that task. That is fun there. Are you okay with that? Know the differences. Know what a fun is. Are you okay with that? That clearly. Now, among these missions here, identify one mission and tell me in a real world, what will you use it in a real world?
Okay.
Just one.
This one.
This one is what?
Editor, the sound editor.
Sound what?
Editor.
Are you sure it's editor? When you say editor in computer science is something modification, right? You are modifying something. But is this sound editor?
Okay. Sound mixer.
Sound mixer.
Sound mixer.
What do we use sound mixer in real world?
In real world, this sound mixer is used in music, in anything, even in shows. The sound mixer must be there.
What did you use the sound mixer use? What did you use it for?
Level the sound, increase, reduce, or let's say the pitch of the sound.
Give me the extension. One extension that can perform this sound mixer can mix. If you use a robot, you attach it one. Don't attach it, just show me. I want to see the sound mixer.
This extension,
Yeah, okay. Tell us how it's going to perform.
It performs this. It has performed this sound mixer like this. When it comes back,
Okay.
then it then raise it, then move side. Then once it comes back, it gives us our accurate.
It's okay. It's okay.